You guys have to try my Salmon Power Bowls. This is the perfect meal to get ourselves back on track for January. All right, you're gonna start out by taking a half a cup of quinoa with a cup of water, and you are just gonna cook it on the stove for 20 minutes. And then once you get that cooked up, you're going to strip and wash your kale and get it all chopped up nice. One bunch of kale is all you'll need for this. In fact, I didn't even use the whole bunch. I used just less than half of it for 2 people. Wash it up really good. If you don't have a salad spinner, I recommend them. They are fantastic. All right, then you're gonna take a sweet potato, a good sized sweet potato. You only need 1 for 2 people with this. You're gonna get that cubed up really nice. And then once you cube your sweet potato, you will set that aside and you will take your salmon. If your salmon has the skin on, then all you have to do is take it off, and I show you how to do that here with a nice sharp knife. It really is super easy to remove salmon skin. So don't even worry about it if you get a piece of salmon with salmon skin on it. You can just slice it right off, and then you're gonna go ahead and cube that piece of salmon. So you'll just slice it and you'll cut it into good sized cubes, and then we are going to mix up our seasoning for these sweet potatoes and the salmon. It's in the recipe, so you can get all of the things that I used for this marinade in the recipe. Then I'm gonna use about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of that seasoning on the salmon cubes. I'm gonna marinate that a couple hours before I bake the salmon and just keep that in the fridge. Then I'm gonna make my topping, which is just a lime crema, which is non-fat yogurt, some lime zest and lime juice with a nice healthy pinch of salt. And you can stir all of that up, and that's what we're gonna top these D-to-the-lish bowls with. Then you'll take a tablespoon of olive oil. You will toss your sweet potato cubes with that and take a tablespoon of that seasoning that we made up and toss it all on the tray. You will put this in a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. While that's baking, you are going to take a teaspoon of olive oil and some salt. You are gonna massage that into your kale and get that ready for your bowls. And then after 15 minutes, you're gonna take your tray out, slide your sweet potatoes over, pop your salmon on, and you are gonna put this tray back in the oven for 15 more minutes to finish up those sweet potatoes and bake that salmon. Then you're gonna build the bowls. You'll take a half a cup of the quinoa, your kale, your sweet potatoes, that delicious salmon, and then you are going to top it with the lime crema that we made. And I promise you guys, this dinner is super healthy and super D-to-the-lish. You have to give this one a try. It is amazing.